Hello everybody, I'm JimmyTheSaint, and welcome to PixARK! This game just came out on Steam. I am playing this on PC. I don't know if it'll come out on any consoles later. It probably will. Playing it, of course, at 1440p resolution. I got pretty much the settings set as high as it would go, because the game plays pretty well on my computer. Let me go back here. So basically, this game is, well, it's Ark, but with a voxel-based Minecraft style. Basically, if Minecraft and Ark had a child, this game would be it. Let's jump right in and I'll show you. We'll check it out. Alright, first things first, it's got a very similar character creation system that Ark has. Select your hairstyle, your hair color, that sort of thing. Select basically how your character looks, and then go into the body and change the body size. You can have a small head, a big head, all these. Basically, it's very, very similar to the way Ark was set up, and it's how you can design your character. It's very, very similar. In fact, I would go so far as to say it's exactly the same. Just going to load this up, create my survivor here. We're going to be Jimmy, of course. And here we go. We come into the world, we parachute in. Wow. So this is a little bit different area than I had started at previously. It is random, though. Right away, we can see some pyramids over here. Those are like ruins, and there are creatures inside. Oh, crap. It's giving me the tutorial here since I am a level 1 character. Let's get away from that scorpion there. We obviously do not want to fight him. So the camera is defaulted into third person, but if you click your mouse, the center button, your scroll wheel on the mouse, you can go from first to third person pretty easily. The game plays almost exactly like Ark does. The controls are the same, the inventory buttons are the same, everything to open your inventory, selecting engrams to learn. It's all very, very similar, pretty much the same stuff. Let's learn a couple of them here, in fact. We're going to learn how to make some clothes here. Need to gain a couple more levels. Let's run around and level up a bit. Let's gather a few materials here on the ground. We're going to level up. We can crouch. We can go prone. All the controls are pretty much the same as it is in Ark. But like I said, it's got that voxel art style, and even construction. When you go to build, you can dig anywhere on the map. You can dig down. You can use those materials to build your base just out of sand and stone and that sort of thing that you pick up. You can dig down into the earth and find, I don't know what we'll find down there, all kinds of stuff. I haven't really dug underground that much yet, because I'm afraid of what I might find down there. Let's see. Oh, it wants me to go prone. There we go. Alright, we gained a level up. Let's level up our character here. Oop, hit the wrong button. That is the inventory button here. Let's gain a little bit of health. And let's get some damage going here. Where's our engrams? We need to learn our clothes. Make all of our clothes. Gonna be one of the first things we do in a storage box and a thatch building materials. Let's see, foundations, what we're gonna need first. Alright, let's run around and gather some of these materials to build this. Basically, any of the grass you see on the ground, you just walk up to it and hit E and you gather thatch. That is the same, all these plants like this, these smaller bushes and stuff. Hit E, you pick up fiber and berries and stuff off of those. The same with these mushroom-looking plants. All that is materials you can pick up and gather. Let's see here. Let's get out here and explore a bit. I need to gather a little bit of flint here. And we have a dino scanner, which we can basically view stats on dinosaurs and see, basically get some information on them. As you see, that Fioma over there is basically like a big giant pig. Might tame one of those a little bit later. They're pretty good pack animals. At least they were in Ark. I'm assuming that most of the stat-based things are the same. Oh, it wants me to hit I. I've remapped my keys. I is not my inventory key. Tab is. Just a personal preference of mine. I don't like I don't like having to take my hand all the way across the keyboard to open my inventory. Anyway, it's just a personal thing. Speaking of, let's open up our inventory and learn. We gained another level here. I'm gaining. I got the. You seem to gain levels really quickly. There we go. At least at first. Let's learn our thatch foundation, thatch wall, thatch door, and ceiling. There we go. We can start building our base here. We need to go ahead and craft our first tools. We need our stone axe. Actually, they're wood. I forgot. You have two tiers of your basic materials. You have a wood pickaxe and wood axe, and then you have a stone axe and pickaxe that you can learn a little bit later. Go ahead and craft ourselves some pants and a shirt, gloves, and a hat. Can't make the shoes yet because we need leather to make those. Just one leather, so we'll get that. We'll go to our character screen here, equip our gloves, our hat, our pants, and our shirt. So now we are equipped with clothing. We're missing the shoes, of course. Let's see, go ahead and set up my tools here to the correct hotbar slots where I want them. I don't want any berries in my hotbar like that. There we go. Alright, now we can chop down trees, get wood much faster. And we'll start working on a base. I'm probably not going to waste a lot of time building in thatch. I'm just going to build in wood. This thatch, you gain levels, like I said, so quickly that it doesn't really make any sense, to me at least, to build in thatch. By the time you've built a base in thatch, you can already build in wood, and, you know, basically you just have to rebuild your base, so I'm not going to bother with building in thatch. I'm just going to run around and try and avoid any of the nasty creatures like raptors. Oh, what is that? A Bronto! Is that a Brontosaurus? I have not seen one of those in this yet. Oh. They just call it a sauropod, which is basically just means like a long-necked dinosaur. Brontosaurus is a sauropod. Wow! Too cool! So one thing that they did do differently is the taming. I guess I should mention that really quickly. Let me find something to tame here really quick, and I will show that they did it a little bit differently in this. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours taming something like you do in the original Ark, at least the vanilla version. You know, modded servers and things like that can reduce the times, but it still takes a long time to tame most dinosaurs in Ark. Where is something we can... Dodo, right here. Alright, so walk up to it, and you can feed a berry to tame it. Whatever's in your 0 slot is what you're going to use. I'm going to switch to the Mayho berries, because I know that tames these dinosaurs pretty quickly. So, what level is this guy? He's level 4, so he should be pretty quickly. Let's walk up, hit E, and we got to wait till he's hungry again. So it's basically a passive tame. You don't have to knock him out to tame these guys. Many of the dinosaurs are like that. You just walk up to them and feed them berries. So it takes some of that time spent knocking them out and gathering all that stuff to tame them that way. Makes it much easier. So we've got a dodo now, leveled up again. Let's go ahead and learn. Let's get some more health. That's basically what I'm going to focus on at first, health and damage. Then I'll put a couple points into weight, a couple points into stamina. I think I'm going to build my character pretty much the same way I do in Ark. Right? We've got our spear. The spear's going to be important to defend ourselves from raptors. We're going to want to go ahead and make a few of those. Where's it at? I'm missing stuff. Rocks. Okay, so we need to dig to find rocks. Stone, basically. The dodo doesn't really matter if he follows me or not. I don't care if he dies. He's just a dodo. Let's dig up some of this flint. We should be able to find some stone underneath it. And that's what we'll use. Let's see if I can find any underneath it. What do we got here? That's dirt. This is how I found stone previously, is just dig down a little bit. It's a dark, like a black-looking rock. Plenty of flint, but no stone in this area. I'll play around with a couple more areas and see if I can find some. Here we go. Dug another pit. Now I found some stone right here. This dark black rock should be rock. Yes. So from the rock you get stone, basically. Let's gather a little bit more of this here. Takes a while to do it with this basic wooden pickaxe, but we're going to gain a couple of more levels here soon, and then we'll upgrade to the stone pickaxe and axe, and we'll be able to gather materials much, much faster that way. Let's see if that's enough to make our spear now. Break a few more of these. Alright. And spear, let's craft How many can I craft? I'll craft like 4 of them. Put those in my hotbar. There we go. Now we've got ourselves a spear, and we've dug ourselves into a hole. Have to dig our way out. There we go. Alright, so we've got a spear to defend ourselves. I need to go around and gather some wood. I'm going to chop down a few trees here and there, gather some wood, gather some thatch, that sort of thing, and start working on a base. I'll show you guys the basic layout of how to do that, and how to start building our base, lay out the foundations, that sort of thing. It's very, very similar to Ark, so if you've played Ark, it's almost exactly the same, but I'll show you the differences here in just a second. Alright, so I've leveled up to level 10 now. Found another stone resource here, and I got a good spot. I've cleared it out, and I think this is where I'm going to build my base, right in this area right here. There is a Dilophosaurus running around, a Dilo, if you will, however you want to pronounce it. But they don't appear to be aggressive in this game. Whereas in the original version of Ark, those were aggressive and they would attack you. They were one of the early creatures that you would find along the beaches and stuff like that. One of the easier things to kill and tame, but also one of the first things you'd run into and have to fight. They used to spit that acid stuff at you that would blind you. But anyways, so I think this is where I'm going to build. I've got a source of flint here and stone here, and there's some trees out in this area, and I've cleared this area out. Basically, all you have to do to clear an area is just, hammer out the dirt and everything that you want to clear out of the way. Pick up any, fiber and things like that you want, and then craft yourself a base. I'm going to build it with out of wood. I've gotten to level 10, so I am also able to learn the stone pick. I need to go ahead and learn that, and the stone axe. Where did it go? You can always just type it in if you can't find something, you're having trouble finding it. You can always search for it. There it is, stone axe. Let's learn that one. I want to go ahead and craft those. Not the wood axe, not the wood pick, but the stone pick. Craft that. A pteranodon? Yeah. Landed in front of my face, kind of scared me there. Alright, switch that out. I'm going to gather a little more flint and stone. I can build my axe. As you can see, this harvests stuff much quicker than the standard one. Especially if I switch to it. There we go. Now it's faster. I was like, that's actually not that faster, but there we go. I still have the other one in my hotbar. Speaking of which, I need to just take it out of my hotbar. There we go. Alright, now we should be able to craft our... Yes, our other axe. Put that in the correct slot. Get that one out of my hotbar. Now we can chop down trees much faster to start building our base. Our little hut, I guess. It won't really be much of a base at first. It'll just be a hut to start with. I'll show you guys how to build that now that we've got the correct tools. We can gather materials much faster. I'm going to chop down some trees, gather some wood, and start building this thing. Alright, first things first, we're going to start with our foundations, or floors in this case. We're building out of wood, so we need a wooden floor to start with. I'm going to start with about 28 of them. Building is slightly different than the way it is in Ark, where you basically would build something, you would lay it down, it would make it would cover a big area. Well, this being a voxel-based building system, everything is one single square when you build it. So just keep that in mind when you start to build something. Let's see, is that 5? Let's go 5. Let's go 6. Let's see how many we need. If we can go 6 and 6. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6. Yeah. Probably going to have to make some more foundations, but that's fine. I'm just going to lay this out here. I do like that you don't have to select the button every single time you go to build again like you did in Ark. Every time you wanted to lay down another foundation, you'd have to click that button in the hotbar, that corresponding key, and then place it. Alright, so I need to build a few more here. Alright, there's our foundation laid down. I like the looks of that. We're just going to build something simple for now to keep it simple. And basically everything we build on top of that is going to be pretty much the same way. We want to build some walls next, and then a ceiling. So, let's see. Wooden ceiling. Where's my wooden walls? Wooden walls. Alright, so let's build Let's get a couple of doors first. Let's build 2 doors, and then, I don't know, 50 walls. I'm not sure how many it'll take. We'll see here. While that's crafting, I'm going to lay in my doors here. Let's rotate that. I think I want this to be the front door right here in the center. And I guess I'll put a back door up too, right? Front door and a back door. Yeah, that works for me. It's centered correctly. Alright, so now let's place in our walls. And again, these are going to be 1 square at a time, so it's going to be a little bit different than what you're used to if you've played Ark or seen videos on Ark. It is slightly different, but very similar in the way that you can build pretty much anything. There's no snap points, or there are. The snap points are a little bit different, I guess I should say, like it is than it is in Ark. But it's still very similar. Let's see. Build this up to here. But it is voxel-based, so if you've played Minecraft or 7 Days to Die or another voxel-based game like that, this system is going to be very familiar to you as far as building and crafting goes, building your base and that sort of thing. This is a very simple, it's kind of cramped actually. I thought it would be bigger than that. It's a little bit cramped, but let's get a ceiling on it now. Wood ceiling crafting, that was right here. I don't know how many I'll need, like 36, or is it? If my math is right, I forget. Anyways, let's start placing these. Should have enough materials to make this. And yes, 36 was exactly what we needed. Perfect. Alright, so now we have a roof. I wonder, is there fall damage? There's not from that height anyways. We need some stairs to get in so we don't have to jump in and out every time. Let's build ourselves a couple of stairs. Let's see. I learned that engram as well. Let's see, we'll need 4 of those because I think they're going to take up 1 square each. Yes, let's rotate that. Cool, cool. Alright, and there we go. Aw, crap. I placed that wrong. Rotate, place. Alright, so we can pick it up. Let's pick that guy up. Let's replace it. That is nice. You can't do that in the regular Ark game. You would have had to demolish that and build a new one and lose some of those materials. But we've got ourselves our first base built. Pretty simple. It's a simple base, but it works, right? It's really small. We'll expand upon it as we go. We got lots of room here to build, so we'll certainly expand it and maybe tame a few things. Oh, one thing I forgot, though, is a bed. We need to put a bed in here. Let's see, did I learn the bed engram at level 10? No, I did not. So let's learn the bed and craft it. What do we need to craft it? Oh, we need leather. Okay, we're gonna have to go out and gather some leather. I did level up, though. Let me spend a point in damage since we're about to go out fighting. I think we can get leather from dodos, so I'll pick a couple of lower level ones and kill them. Yes, and he drops... Harvest that. Oh, I just got meat off of that one. I think you can get leather from them, though. Yep, okay, I did get leather, so it's just a chance to get leather. Alright, we'll have to run around here. Let me try this Dilo right here, this Dilophosaurus. Oh, you're going, he's running, he's scared, he's hurt. Oh, he's fast. We got him. There we go. Uh-oh, here comes his friend. Oh, I can't see. Got him. We can pick our spear back up sometimes, too. Sweet. Alright, we've got some leather. I wonder, is that enough to build this bed now? Not quite. We need 4 or 5 more. Alright, let's kill a couple of dodos then. They should be really easy. Easy peasy. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That's why I usually use the axe, so that you don't accidentally dig into the ground like that where you don't want to, but you can always just place some dirt back down. Let's kill a couple more, make sure we got enough leather here to build this bed. There we go, we got enough to craft our bed. Let's walk over here while this is crafting. The bed takes a minute to craft. You can level up in crafting speed, but it's not something I'm really going to worry about. It just takes a little more time. It's not that big a deal. And once we place our bed, it'll give us a spawn point where we can respawn later. If we die, we can spawn back here at the base and it won't just be some random location. Oh, what is this? You've discovered a quest mailbox. Press Control Q to open the quest interface. Quests refresh every day at midnight. Use the map to see where quests refresh. When a quest is refreshed, that's hard to say, return to the mailbox at which you accepted the quest to submit it. Cool, so that's different. Completely different. Interesting. Alright, so can we accept the quest from this thing? Try to gather some useful resources. Really? Is that all you want me to do? Gather useful resources. 10 dirt cubes with a stone pick. Okay. That's a pretty simple one, right? Oh wait, let me actually get dirt. Done. Done, bro. That was easy. Submit quest. Sweet! Oh, and it drops me a loot chest! How cool is that? What do we get out of this? A privilege certificate. Ooh. It extends soil privileges for a certain amount of time. It must have something to do with your base. Bone ash. Firestone powder. Flammable powder. Oh, that must be... okay, fire powder for making crafting items. And some chitin. Alright, cool. Bone ash. I'm not sure what that is. Powder used by grinding animal bones. Can be used as fertilizer. So there are some new items. That's pretty neat. Take all of that. We got some new stuff. That's pretty cool. So there are some new items. There are quests to do out in the world. So it's a little bit different than the strictly PvP dinosaur-based game that Ark was or is. So there's some differences to it. There are a lot of new creatures in it as well. These long-eared rabbits running around here. One of the most noticeable things I've seen around here. They seem to be relatively easy to tame, too. Just walk up and feed them a mayho berry, or I don't want an azul berry. Where are my mayho berries? Those in my hotbar. Tame this little fella with these. Wait until he's hungry again. So it's really simple. He's level 27, so it'll probably take like 3 berries to tame him. We'll have ourselves a cute little bunny. Alright, so I was just killed by this raptor up here, and when you die, you drop everything in your inventory. You don't drop the stuff in your hotbar. That's pretty nice. So you get to keep anything in your hotbar, like any weapons you've got equipped, tools and that sort of thing. So it's pretty nice. I gotta go back and find this guy and find my bag. But you see that this red marker right here. Obviously, the blue one is the obelisk. But this little red marker right here is my bag where I dropped all my stuff. So I got to keep an eye out for that raptor. I was out here exploring and got killed by him. He was a pretty low level one, actually, but still got me. Let's see if he's still around here. He was only like level 2 or 3. Here he is. Maybe I can kill him this time. No! He got me again! Only level 2! Man, the raptors are tough in this game. But we can respawn at the bed and pop right back and try and get our stuff. So one thing you'll notice, playing the game is that taming is level dependent. So to tame certain creatures, you have to be a certain level. So for instance, this Carboninus, this turtle here, I have to be level 20 to be able to feed it and tame it. And Bronto or Sauropod is probably even higher, level 70. So it's all level dependent. Because they made it easier to tame things, and they obviously had to wall it off behind something to keep people from just, you know, instantly walking out, taming the biggest thing in there, and having and basically easy mode your way through the game. Then, so they had to wall it off some way or another to have some progression in the game. First things off, you should be able to do the rabbits and the dodos pretty easily in the first couple of levels. I think you have to be level 10 for the packies and the Fiomas. I am currently at level 14, so I'll see what's level 20 will be the next one, I think, for those turtles. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Can I get another quest from this guy? Oh, it must be real world time, because the sun has already set and come back up in the game world. So it must have to do with real world time instead of actual game time. That's interesting. Okay. I'll run around. I've been gathering some materials. I'm trying to build a little farm, get some tames going here. I had a couple of tames, but they kept getting killed while the by wild dinosaurs, like that raptor over there. While they're so I have to. Ooh, what is that? Something dropped over here in the world. A random chest. I'll take that. What's in this? Primal bone pieces can be used to upgrade copper armor. Cool, that's one thing I need, apparently, is better armor, since those raptors keep killing me, and they kill all my dinos. So what I was going to build is a pen to protect them, so hopefully they won't keep getting killed like that. So I got to gather some more materials, and we're going to get to work on that. Wow, we've hit level 15, and one of the things I wanted to get was the wooden raft, so we can start exploring some of the water around the area. So I'm going to learn that engram. Also, we unlocked the stone arrow. Did we get the bow and the bow? Great. So I got to build myself a bow and a bunch of arrows now to get a ranged attack weapon. What else can we use that might be good? A leather coat. Physical defense and keeps you warm. That might be good to getting into some leather armors. We'll learn these engrams here. Maybe we'll get a little bit better defense against these raptors that just tear me to shreds. Sleepy potion. Eat to increase torpor. Smear it on arrow to make a sleepy arrow. Okay. Okay, so trank arrows. This is called it. This is what we typically make the narcotics from, but they call it sleepy potions in this game. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else I need? Clay, I don't think I really am going to use any clay. I should probably get a compost bin, though, so I can start getting some fertilizer going. We can get a farm going, some food, and that sort of thing for my dinos. Alright, we've got ourselves a full set of leather gear. We look pretty cool, pretty nifty now. Do you mind? We got ourselves a bow and arrow as well, which does really nice damage and allows you to attack from range, so it keeps the dinosaurs from being able to get up close to you. You can usually finish them off before they even get up close enough to deal any damage to you. That's nice. And now we're going to go hunt this raptor. Where is he at? There he is. He's still on the prowl over here. Let's see if I can take him out with this new weapon. Better armor. Oh, there's a chest over here glowing too. I want to try and get some height so I can spot him easily before he spots me. Would be preferable. Let's see, where is that raptor? Sneaky girl, where are you? What do we got here? Turtle shell. Good material to craft a shield. And more bone pieces, cool. Where did this raptor go? We're on the hunt, guys. There she is. She's right there. Ah! I got a hit. She's on the run. Oh! She's wounded. And now you want to run. They killed me all these times. Now it's your turn. Killed you. This is for killing all my tames. Oh, she's still not having none of it. thought she wanted some. She changed her mind. Oh, she's stuck on a tree. Ha! It's good to know they haven't fixed that bug. That's still a thing. Oh, wow. Gosh. She won't go down. Finally! Wow! We leveled up too. Sweet. We gained some of our arrows back. Nice! Alright, that's really tough killing those raptors. Oh gosh. There's a crocodile in the water there. A Sarco! Cool! So we gotta do some Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the, Paracers! Yes, yes, the big, horse elephant looking things. Cool. Neato. We gotta get out and do some exploring then. Oh, another raptor. I'm not interested in fighting another one right now. Barely killed that first one. Let's get out of this area. Let's get back over to our safe area back there. Wow, check this out, guys. I was exploring the map here, and I should mention that the maps are procedurally generated, so your map or whatever map you create will not look the same as the world that I am currently in. So this is a giant ravine here on my map. I'm up at the north side of the map where I've got my base at, and this is just a massive ravine. And what caught my eye was that glowing mushroom over there. I'd like to get to it, but I have no idea how I'd get back. I guess we could climb our way back out of here, or maybe pickaxe our way back out of here, but that would be pretty difficult and take a lot of time. Let's see if we can just get over here and see what this glowing mushroom is. Curiosity's going to get the best of me on this one, I think. Mushroom level 4. How does a mushroom have a level? Now I'm extra curious. Is it alive? Ah! It moves! Oh crap, we're being attacked. Let's get out of here. Run away! Run, bad idea, don't poke the mushrooms. Check this stuff out right here. I was digging my way back up out of here. I had to make myself a little ramp to get out of this ravine. And notice this stone right here. Well, obviously not the stone, that's just regular stone. But the one next to it is what caught my eye. And what is this stuff here? Oh, it's tough to break. Copper ore. Ooh. Okay, well, we're gonna mine some of this. I'm not sure. Maybe we can make some copper armor. I think we read something earlier. We got a piece that helps us make copper armor. So, yeah, we'll definitely get some of that. Maybe there's some better armors, and that's the key to surviving in this game, being tougher, is having better armor. That's something I'm not accustomed to from ARK. There was not a copper armor. You just got your hide or leather armor, and then you went to there was chitin or chitin, however you want to pronounce it, and then you went to the metal armors. So there wasn't any other progression. So that's a little bit different there. Let me see if I can place a block to get myself out of here. There we go. Alright, made it out of that ravine. Wow, we'll have to come back and check that out. That thing is huge. And there's like a big cave back this way. You can see it goes way down. I was not brave enough to explore it yet. We're going to work on some armor, I guess, and expanding our base a bit more. That's what I was actually out here doing, is gathering wood to expand my base when I stumbled upon that. I need to make my base a lot bigger, I feel like. It's just really cramped, and there's not enough room to put anything in it, like any storage containers or, you know, a bed, a table, that sort of thing. So I want to expand my base a little bit, make it bigger, make it look a little nicer and that sort of thing. And then, of course, we're just trying to get a pen for our dinosaurs or around, our little creatures. I can't really call them all dinosaurs because there's rabbits and stuff too. So we'll get some of our creatures, have a little pen for them to protect them, put up a little fence around it to protect them, a little spiked fence, that sort of thing. But yeah, keep gathering some materials and we'll get back to working on that here in just a bit. there we go. We got our base expanded now. Looks pretty cool. It's got more room inside it. I basically doubled the size of it. Now let's walk in and check this thing out. Oh yeah, a lot roomier inside. I'm gonna have to put some lighting in here. Might have to fix the roof. Not all the tiles are laid in the same direction, and that might bug me after a while, but it's not that big a deal right now. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Getting dark. I got a torch out here that I've been using to kind of, when it gets dark and I'm out exploring, I light this torch before I leave, put a bunch of wood in it, so I'll be able to see where I am when I come back, or how to get back here. I'll probably put a couple of them up above, and I'm going to put a porch to wrap around this thing, that sort of thing. And then we're going to get to work on our pen for our dinos here, our fences for that next. Alright, so I got a couple of chests for storing my extra items, excess items here in the base here. I went ahead and made myself a mortar and pestle, and what it allows us to do is start crafting some basic recipes. Our sleep potion, we can make that with narco berries and carrion, which is spoiled meat. Bone ash, which is made from bones, so I'm not sure what that's... I haven't gotten any bones yet. Maybe we get that somewhere we haven't been yet. Firestone powder, or spark powder is what it used to be called in ARK. It's just made from grinding up flint. And we can make chitin from chitin. It's kind of weird. You can, I guess it's an adhesive, a paste. It's more like a chitin paste, so to speak. We just got ourselves another piece of carrion, so let's craft ourselves another sleepy potion there. So we got 4 or 5 of those. I'm going to keep going out gathering materials and try and get a bunch of those potions together so we can start doing some more aggressive tames with tranquilizing dinosaurs and that sort of thing. Oh, wow. There's some sort of lightning storm going on right now. That's pretty neat. I made myself a raft. So we've now got a raft. Let's jump on it. You actually have to be in the water to place it. It was a little tricky to figuring that out. How do we get on board here? Just press E. This lightning storm is awesome looking. Okay, use skills if your dino has one. I guess that means if you're riding a dino. We're not riding a dino. It must think that's what we're doing, even though we're on this raft. Anyways, check this thing out. We can move around on our raft now and explore a bit. Ooh, look at those eyes glowing under the water. What is that? Scary looking. Was curious to see what this little island right here was, if it was anything at all. So it is... Oh, it's not just floating island. It's a whole landmass underwater. Ichthyosaurus, so that's like the dolphins. Is that a... Ah! Get out! Get out! Oh gosh, a manta. Alright, be careful diving into the water, checking things out. You're gonna get killed. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. It went a lot longer than I intended, but we had a lot to cover and I was having fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more PixARK content. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, guys. Post me any comments or questions down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.